The last time I saw my mom, she said something that was such a huge red flag for me that it rang bells. And it didn't stop waving until today. Because, holy shit. Whew, you want to talk about some Caddy Banks or whatever? Kathy Banks or what? Misery. My mom. So, what she said that stuck with me, it gave me this eerie feeling. She's watching, like, I don't know, some dumb shit on the news that has to do with welfare and getting benefits, and her game, not mine. I want to get off that bullshit for my whole life now, okay? Like, I don't mind working. I don't. I don't have a broke back like that bitch. I got ran over by a car when I was 4 because I was trying to sneak off to the park with some kids that were like a few years older than I was, and I tried to blend in with the crowd. However, the leader of the squad pointed me out and was like, you gotta go. You don't belong here. So I was like, damn, I'm caught. I went to go run back to my house, my home, what the freak ever. And no bullshit, a little red Corvette that was my next door neighbor, as well as my preschool teacher and the person that I learned the N word from with the heart or at the end, ran me over in her little red Corvette. Mm-hmm. She was much too fast, and my ass was as well, because I was not supposed to be going to the park at all. I was 4, and I was gonna say I was out. Story of my life. I'm pretty sure my mom was being annoying or something, and I just wanted to get the fuck away from her, cause yeah, that happened a lot. So she says when I'm with her recently, as we're watching the news about welfare, oh, I could have gotten you all that, but you, hold up, but I what? Don't want to be disabled and fucking hurt and sounding whack as hell like you all the time? My back, my back. Which this bitch used to say that she smoked crack because it helped her back feel better. Which, I mean, of course, cocaine, you're numb. You just go get a shot of a fucking steroid, you dumbass hoe. My mom, I'm telling you. Watch your mouth, Tiffany. No, fuck you. That is exactly what you are, Colleen. I love when that bitch does stuff like this, because then my spidey senses kick in. And you know what? Thank God for my doctors. Thank you, Dr. Wojtak. Car accident happened on January 11th, 1990. 1111, 1990. Adams Farm, the World Star. We in bougie ass North Carolina, Greensboro, Adams Farm. Cause my dad was working for American Express, as well as working for himself. Anyway, we'll get back to that at another time. In the meantime, my accident happened in January 90. I find this packet of my medical records. And at this top of the page, September 29th, 1997, patient's mom called requesting written statement of doctor verifying patient is 35% disabled. Per doctor, patient can have copy of October 14th, 91 office note if wants that. Thanks, Wojtek. Let's go see what this bitch did in 91 when I was on anesthesia and having surgeries and you fucking cunt, Colin. Get the fuck out of my state, bitch. I'm not even playing with you. I want you out of my fucking state. I want you locked up and put in a fucking psych ward, Colleen. For real. I'm so sick of you ruining my goddamn life. Or trying to. Continuously. Yeah, I'm gonna blame you. And you know what? You did it to all of your kids. Yeah, you. Let's check it out now. This is 2/28/91, 2 days after my dad's birthday, which I'm going to say that's just a little weird too in my family. My dad's birthday is on shit with my grandma's fucking accounting per, like, it's just, my dad is a fraud when it comes to shit like that, alright? Like, get it twisted. My family is Greek. The fuck games and the mental strategies that they have, like, maybe it's me and I'm tweaking because, you know, it's possible. However, I don't believe in coincidences. Let's check out October 14th, 1991, doctor's note. It is now 1 year and 10 months from her original injury. She is brought in today by her father for a routine follow-up. She has been to Dr. Best, but additional plastic surgery concerning either the foot flap or the scapula wound has been deferred until she gets older. Father states that the patient is having some occasional discomfort along with the arch of the foot occasionally tingling into the great toe. Examination. By the way, Dad, you was trying to get some pain pills, huh? My fucking parents. I didn't take pain pills after the car accident. I didn't even have pain when I got hit. I didn't even cry. Not one fucking teardrop. I had my tap dancing shoes on and I was trying to kick that fucking car off my foot with my left foot. I did it with my good foot. Got on my James Brown. God damn it, y'all. So embarrassing. My parents. I have discussed with the father again that at this point, although the patient has a significant permanent disability, I think she is doing quite well with this and would not recommend tendon transfer. Occasionally, when she begins to develop any, I'm sorry, I skipped what. For her symptoms, I have recommended refitting her with plastic AFO to occasionally wear, which is my brace. When she begins to develop any pain or instability. For the legal side of it, I would estimate that she has approximately a 30% permanent partial disability to the right foot. Considering her loss of anterior tibial tendon function, at this point, I do not believe it necessary, but it is possible that at some time in the future, instability worsens. I have given her father a prescription to obtain an additional plastic ankle foot or to go get fitted for another brace is what she It's basically saying, and I have advised a yearly follow-up with myself. CC to my Bill Patterson lawyer. Who is Dr. Pudlo? I don't remember him. Dr. Best, I do remember. Douglas Looney, Social Services. No. Does not ring the Looney Tune, Dougie. However, Dad, what the fuck, bro? Pain pills? For real? I didn't take those. I would have remembered. I didn't have pain in my foot. As a matter of fact, I couldn't wait to get out the fucking house. Whoo! If Colleen told me you are coming in and out the house too much, next time you come in here, you're going to stay in for the rest of the day, that was the worst thing I could hear. That meant I needed to grab a backpack, a snack, a drink, maybe a hoodie or something extra in case I get wet, because I was catching frogs. That was my thing. We don't kiss frogs, we catch them. And we put them next to Sarah. So we hear her scream when she sees them. 11:26, 5:30 p.m. Tried to return call from patient's mother. Message that she is in New York. Ew, Colleen. Your hoish ass. Probably using grandma's apartment to what? Can't stand my mom. Let's look at a more positive date. Philip's birthday. And starts with an F. Well, that's my best friend from 8th grade. And Sagittarius men are way different than the women, I'm just going to say. Because yeah, I don't care how petty or corny or Looney Toony it is. If I find out somebody is born as a Sagittarius in the first week of December, I don't fuck with them. And I'm gonna also include Nicki Minaj, not for nothing. Not because I don't like. It's just that Nicki, you know, my mom she's got the same sign as you, and I'm just gonna keep it real. Like your flow when you first got on, I was not impressed by it. I was actually kind of creeped out by it. And then I figured out why. Because deadass, that is a Sagittarius woman. They flip the script when, if you don't follow whatever fucking plan they have in their head, it's bad for you. However, I didn't follow my mom's plan in her head. I was gonna get you that, but you were gonna get me what? You wanted to get me disabled. Dad wanted to get my pain pills. You were okay with me getting hooked on pain pills. You fucking bitch. Like, ooh. $12-1. I'm sorry, that's her birthday. Not my niggas. 12-5. Which, yo. Isn't that Jay's birthday? I'm just saying, I really don't remember. But I know A Boogie with the hoodie is around there, too. So I'm just, whatever. You know, Philip, you still number one. Always. Like, so let's go to 12-5-91 to see what Tiffany Richards' mom says. Return mother's phone call today. Concerned that patient has not received Social Security disability. Unfortunately, I have informed the mother that I do not have any control over whether Social Security will grant the patient disability or not. Dead ass, though. Get the fuck out of New York State, Colleen. Go back to Detroit where you belong. Here, go back up there to Michigan, where they took your Section 8 from your ass for having your fucking own pain pills and Xanax in your pocket without the bottle. Go back to where you are from, bitch. I'm not even playing. Like, this is my mother. My mother. You ever watch videos about a narcissistic mom? I watched quite a few of them, and that's my mom. 110. 110%. Like, hey, Dad, you son of a bitch. Complaining of some sensitivity in the heel when wearing the AFO. She appears to have developed a pump lateral aspect of the Achilles tendon intersection of the heel. Examine her ambulatory pattern today. This seems to have improved, and without brace, she is walking with minimal valgus. What is this? Valgus? Valgus. Valgus of the heel and minimal foot drop. She clears the floor quite nicely. Yeah, because I was a ballerina and a tap dancer. And even with my drop foot, I could still do my thing. And Colleen can't do shit with a broke back, flat ass, and no swag. Patient's lawyer, Bill Patterson, called to explain that Tiffany's case may be settled soon. And were to be assumed of payment in any settled accounts. Told Mr. Patterson he did not get involved in litigations and explained our policy. Patient lawyer has several questions concerning Tiffany's future care and expensive. Told to send all questions in writing. Wojtek, you are the shit, lady. Handle it. Handle it like a boss. Like an MD. My dick! Non-stop. It's better than a Zytlin, which is a DO, which is a PCP. I just hope to get fucked. And by the way, Zytlin, I'm going to say, you totally did not call my grandma's cancer. If anything, you treated a symptom that should have actually been tested as, oh my God, is the cancer back? Because, why? She lost her appetite, which is what? A very significant sign that cancer is back. No, your dumbass prescribed her a medication to increase her appetite, as well as have a fucking side effect that might cause her breathing to be compromised, which is exactly what it did, which is why she ended up in the ER at New York Presbyterian, where the cancer was back again. Dr. Zytlin. Adam. You fuck boy. I don't like him. And, I'm gonna post that. And as well as I don't think a Jewish doctor is going to work for me per se, and I'm not trying to be anti-Semitic. It's not about the yarmulke or the wigs or like the kosher thing or anything like that, It's just like, what the fuck is a DO? I mean, I know what a OD is, but a DO is not a DR or an MD, so... And not for nothing, Zytlin. I didn't really go because you were good or anything like that. Like, your wife's name is my sister's first name, and yeah, my ass is kind of simple like that. So, Sarah Zeitlin, wife of that dumbass that you have so many children with, take my welfare benefits back. And gotta be like that. However, okay, so that was a good question my mother asked on 8/23/1990. She asked about my ballet. Has her art support in her flat sneaker still continues to snag medially with ambulance. I don't know these things. Posterior tibial. I feel like I'm on Grey's Anatomy or something. Let's get into where's your mama at. Mother is advised to use the arch support in a high top sneaker or go back to plastic AFO, which is the brace. Child will be seen again in 3 months and will reconsider tender transfer at that time to stabilize the medial border of her foot. Mother also, I don't think I did that tendon surgery after that. I think I was good. I didn't read through all these surgeries. I think I had like 4 or something. I could read through here. I'm not. I think it was like 4. Okay, so here, this one. Mother also asked about ballet, and I see no contradiction to this. In fact, it may strengthen the posterior tibia, and I might get an award or some shit. But nope. Colleen was just trying to, what? Here, she asked it again in 11:15, 10 minutes now from her. She has been practicing in ballet class and actually looks to have a much better gait pattern. See, I was still doing my thing even with my fat foot, because Tiff is the fucking best. Who? She maintains the foot in a neutral position. Only when running or walking quickly does she develop valgus. I don't know what that is. Valgus. Is that stubbing my toe? Because that's what I would do a lot. My big toe would get knocked. It would look pretty bad, but I'm tough. It looked worse than it felt. Let me see. I have outgrown the AFO, which is the brace. So I continued to do my dance class for 6 more months. And what the hell? That's good. I didn't do the tendon transfer, I don't think. This is already July 70, considering the tendon transfer. We might consider future date transfer. The flex, what's this? Oh, look at this longest. To the dorsum and medial side of the midfoot. The present time, since the child does not like to use her brace all the time, much it may benefit her to obtain a shoe insert that supports arch and maintains heel of extreme valgus. What is a valgus? Am I even saying it right? Whatever. This also may clear up some of her foot symptoms. She will be sent to Central Prosthetics for this follow-up here after the shoe insert is obtained. Mother is continued to be advised child use ankle foot orthosis if they will be walking around for any time. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, my foot did not really bother me at all when I was growing up. However, it started messing with me badly when I moved up to New York and I started taking trains and traveling and walking and oh my Jesus. When I worked for doctors as well, the chairs with the wheels on the bottom where you gotta move your ankles around to, no, I cannot. They aggravate my ankle and I don't have control over it as well. So, there was a time in my 20s where I was like, I will cut this bitch off and live my life so much better without it. It was snowing a lot that winter too, and arthritis in my toes. But other than that, like, I can run, I can jump, I can hop, I can skip. I can climb stairs. I can break Colleen's back with my fat foot. Crunch. And just my parents. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Dr. Wojtek, you gave my dad's ass a prescription for me. That was not for me. I swear to God. Colleen knows that shit was not for me. Anyway, Colleen, thank you for that red flag the other day. Peg me. As retarded. You're the same. Well, dude, she was, ooh. Narcissistic mothers. I only deal with her when it is like absolutely necessary, and that is like never. However, my cat, which is my daughter's, needs a home because I am being evicted soon, and that is my mom. My mom is seriously the reason why I am okay with losing this apartment. I do not want her to know where I live ever again. And I really do want her to move out of New York State. I don't think that it's even... She's not from here. She's a trashy fucking person, to be quite honest. And, like, she's embarrassing. And she is everything those narcissistic videos say. You know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna shut this off, post it, and we're gonna do, like, a narcissistic mom video. And I'm gonna comment on the... Boop, that's her, that's her. This, I'm gonna give you examples of what my mom... And also, my dad's prison letters of, like, my mom's behavior. And all the people that were in my mom's life around us as kids, like our roommate, the stripper Paula. Like, my dad was talking and writing letters to her and all these other people. Like, Dad, you're a weirdo too, not for nothing. That's kind of like gang stalking. Talking to all those other people. Like, what the fuck you doing writing to all those other people? Like, I don't understand y'all. However, like, I guess if I was concerned about my children, then maybe I would reach out to other people if my woman was a fucking weirdo like my mom. However, those people were not writing to you about us, I don't believe. They were probably just writing to you about her dirty laundry and the bullshit that she was doing. And quite honestly, Gregory, you did some bullshit too. That's why you ended up in Fed Penitentiary, correct? So, I'm just gonna call a spade a spade. And, sir, you were 30. Dean, Sarah's dad, was 19. Colleen's dumbass was, what, 18? With Sarah. For my sister, dad, and mom. Tim, I love your ass, but I truly, truly, truly tried to warn you. And you gave us our sweet Andrew. And, he died this, like, a couple years ago, right? And, we know where Alex was when Andrew passed away, right? So, trust me when I say Colleen is trying to get Alex pinned for Andrew's murder. Yeah, I'm gonna say that because I know my mom and I know her moves and I know that I tell Alex the truth always. Which is stay away from her forever. Do yourself that favor. If you ever think that she's going to be there for you or help you that one time because she's your mom and she actually loves you or cares about you, don't be fucking stupid. And I'm not trying to be mean to my baby brother. I love him. And I always will protect him from her crazy ass. And that's why I tell him straight up. I watched her smoke crack while she was pregnant with him. And she didn't have plans on stopping her habit. She planned on not keeping him. No, you don't understand. It's okay, I'm not keeping this one. That's what she would say as she would smoke that shit. And I swear to fucking God, I will not lie to him about that ever. And no, that's not who I am when I was pregnant with my kids. Fuck out of here. And get carelessly high on drugs when I was pregnant. And Rocky was born on methadone because my dumb ass, after nearly dying and being in the hospital for 2.5 months with a bad heart infection, which is where I got pregnant with my son, in that hospital bed. Pa Naomi's dad. He was the only person coming and visiting me that 2.5 months, except one time Uncle Chris did, because Tiff might not make it out. My dad didn't come visit me at all. Neither did my Uncle Dave. And Sarah, I'm not, you got children in a life, sweetheart. I did not expect you to come up there. No. However, this bitch is alive still. And I messed around with heroin like 2 or 3 times, caught a little chippy on the shoulder, tried to go into detox. And they said, no, you're pregnant. You can't detox because if you plan on keeping the pregnancy, you have to get on a maintenance regimen. A detox from heroin in an early pregnancy can make the fetus detach from the umbilical cord or some, I don't know, some shit could happen where. However, I went from damn near dying to having life in my body, and I didn't know what the fuck to do other than what they told me to do, which was get on a regimen, and I did, and my son was born on methadone. As well as I smoked K2 in the beginning with his father for the first, 5 months before I went into Sukasa. I'm so over fucking drug programs and shit like that. Alright, like, ugh. And, I'm gonna say this for real. When I went through the mother-child programs with Naomi for 18 months, and I was on methadone in there, and I relapsed on weed for 6 months, I was still handling my responsibilities and all my duties like a boss. They didn't catch on to me and my relapse until some other bitch got caught up, and then she had to just, keep the focus off herself instead of just holding it in like a G. Yeah, that type of shit. That's why I don't do dirt with people, but I told one person what I was doing. She did it, and then she went and told other bitches, of course, right? Desiree, with your dead ass. Because, that is somebody that I met from that program that is dead as fuck. And I'm going to say, like, yo, it's not heroin anymore. Like, it's not real drugs anymore. It's not even real ecstasy. If you think you're getting ecstasy, you're probably getting, like, crystal meth, right? So I heard, no, for shit sure I'm talking about myself. Because why? Be honest. I think I've always had ADHD, and I was never diagnosed. I act just like my daughter. and she's on the cusp of autism, and she has ADHD, as well as Tiffany. Go sit up out there. And all these people in my family that are college professors, David and Helena. I don't know which one of you is fucking worst, honestly. You guys didn't get me help. Like, my grandma either. Dad, mom, y'all fucking people. Fuck. My mom. Since the day she found out I was pregnant with my daughter, she was not happy about it at all. And she found out, I don't know how, my doctor's phone number that I used to work for, who was in charge of my pregnancy and delivery, and called her and told her while I was, I don't know, about 5 months pregnant, 6 months pregnant, that I was shooting up heroin, that I was doing drugs. And my doctor that I knew because I worked for her while she's like in my choach doing her exam, she's got this stink puss on her face, like my choach stinks going on. Which no, I'm fresh, I'm clean, I just got out the shower. However, I did know my mom called her and talked her shit because Colleen tells on herself. She has to let you know that she did it. And yeah, that's right, I did it because it's good for you and you need it. And don't you ever in your fucking life say my sister Sarah is stupid again, Colleen. Don't you dare talk about any of my fucking siblings. Not even your rat ass son Chris. You fucking cunt. You go around talking about my dad put drugs in our mouth and my dad is the reason why like the whole family is bad, and you are the reason why every one of your kids is fucked up and is not gonna know what love is, and you can't even stay the fuck in your lane by your own miserable self. You have to go and swerve in other people's fucking lives because you just what? You can't just go fucking get a crack rock to blow your heart out already? October 9th, 2023. First time I ever meet my 3 little nieces. In person, in life. You, Colleen, threw my nephew out and these 3 little girls at fucking 4 in the morning by the throg's neck. Yo, and then you called ACS to my house. And that is the last time that they have been to my house. And Dave is the one who paid for their tickets to get back home to their mom. And you were okay with him going into foster care other than coming here with me. And Sarah, you're a fucking bitch for trusting her before me. You know, that ass, Sarah. Fucking Queens elementary schools, one block that way, another one 2 blocks back that way. Luca could have gotten a job with gay ass Kevin at the grocery store. I'm not saying nothing about my nephew, because you know I don't give a fuck about that. However, I want to talk about hate speech being done out loud by a grandma to her grandson. I need Luca and those babies back up here with me because, look, ACS brought us a brand new fucking pack and play for chicken nugget. Well, just take a pack and play for the baby then, you know. Brand new pack and play. Box. But do you think that she came here prepared with that shit? No. I had to go make her do her due diligence and get the police. Yeah. First of all, I don't have any ACS cases open. They're closed. Which means I could have another baby again and not have an ACS case on my back unless I test positive for drugs when I give birth to my kid. 2, I forgot because I'm a fucking pothead. However, oh no, those. Luca is an adult. He's 19. If he was not here, that bitch that showed up at my door for foster care, that really looked like just gonna say it how it is. She looks like a Spanish bitch from like the Bronx, from La Casita, that works in United Bronx Parent with Lorraine Montenegro, which we're gonna get into that shit another time, cause whoo, Cassia Network, you fucking crooks. Let's get back to this Spanish broad that was at my door that wanted to look at me as the bad person instead of going across the fucking bridge to the Bronx and arresting the grandma that threw out these babies in the middle of the fucking night without it. Like, yo. Colleen Kovac. We're gonna be right back with your ass. Like, I'm gonna go get your fucking address too. And I'm gonna call Section 8. And I want you out of New York State. Like, I moved to New York when I was 16. Chris moved up here next. Or you did. One of you dumbasses did. All I know is that I came up here by myself first. And I was chilling. Yeah, I was smoking fucking weed, doing my thing. But I was not wilding. Ooh. my mom came up to New York, I smoked fucking crack with her one night when I was 19. And 3 weeks later, my ass was in Narcotics Anonymous meetings because I couldn't stop thinking about crack. And I knew that that shit was bad. Like, if I'm thinking about it like that, that is a horrible, horrible thing. And I went with my mom to a bar in, where is it, Bear Avenue. The bartender was from Detroit. Joyce, who was an alcoholic that did coke, and she didn't give a fuck about her life, basically. And she was giving me drinks. She didn't give a fuck, bro. I left that bar. I went to my mom's apartment that her fucking married boyfriend was renting for her whole ass. Oh, but he loved me. He never lied to me. Bitch, you are so fucking... Ugh. We go into her little kitchenette. She takes a blast. I take a blast. She takes another blast. She yawns and she says she's going to bed. And I am wide awake with my jaw wired. Like, what the fuck? Who does that? I stayed up all night reading Requiem for a Dream. My bitch ass brother Chris wakes up and looks at me in disgust because fuck out of here, Chris. Like, I ain't catch you looking like that plenty of times when I was not judging you at all and not even fucking with it. However, that one night you just kind of fell asleep. Or maybe you took Xanax. Fuck out. I don't know. Bottom line, you caught me fucked up and geeked up and I was not done and you dipped and a couple hours later you helped me out. However, fuck you for judging me on that shit. So, I'm just gonna say, I found a package of your paperwork in the apartment, and you and I will never ever share needles ever the fuck again, Chris. Ooh! Yo. I'm so grateful that I'm not in the predicaments that other people in my family are in. Yeah, I got some like nasty scars on my body, but like it's nothing compared to the detriment that they have to look forward to with themselves. And I don't wish that on them or anybody. And I sure shit know that I did a lot of work on myself to break free of my physical pain using my mind and changing the way I walk so my muscles operate differently. And it was really important for me to get off of opiates. Like, I did not want to be stuck on that. When I don't know how to explain it. Your brain is just like totally numb and different when you're on that. And I'm so mad at myself for like, I feel stupid. Just be honest, I feel stupid, and I overlooked a lot of shit that I shouldn't have, and it made me weak. When I got off of that shit, people started telling me I was difficult, I was combative. And I was. But at the same time, when I was on that stupid shit, I was okay with things that I shouldn't have been. It made me lackadaisical. And you're not supposed to be lackadaisical about certain things. My Uncle Dave, college professor, when I was in his house living, we had family over, and I could not focus for shit to do my homework. And all of a sudden, my Uncle Dave says, Tiffany, come here, sit down next to me. You just need somebody to sit next to you to do your homework. And I didn't know that. Like, I was like, really? Really? Is that what it is? But he was right. And I did. Professor Richards. I never forgot that. And I was grateful for it. However, what family members were around for you to do that? Because I think you were just truly trying to impress them. It didn't happen again after that. And Helena Goldberg. Fucking tenure Indiana University. You know I had a problem with focusing too, Aunt Helena. So like I just want to know why. You find your card. You wrote me a card before I got into that nursing program, and you said, Tiff, I hope you can stay focused and finish it till the exams are done. In your card, Aunt Helena. It was dated the 27th of April of 2009. You bought me that Lenovo laptop shit for the nursing program, and I feel like that was your goodbye gift. I didn't complete nursing. Grandma actually got terminally ill. I quit nursing school. quit nursing school. Grandma didn't want to do chemo at the time, and she kept getting bed sores in the nursing home. And I convinced her, that's fine, you don't have to do chemo. I don't care. But you're coming home and you're not going to be dying with bed sores. And then Patsy got hired. For what reason? I don't fucking know. Because Patsy wasn't worth a shit. But however, I wasn't good enough for Grandma, I guess. You're right, I wasn't. Because I ended up relapsing really bad. And then I got knocked up. Which, thank God I did. Because Naomi is the best thing that has ever happened to me in my life. And Grandma, you did not want me to be a mom at all. You told me the day I moved in that was my fucking eviction notice if I got pregnant. And my grandma got pregnant when she was 15 and 16 years old. She told me out of her own mouth that she resented my dad and uncle because having them was like having a rock tied onto her whole life from there on out. And yeah, I mean, I guess if you want to go be a single person, an adolescent, like, I would hate my kids too. However, that's not my fucking story or issue. I truly love kids and I'm really good with them. And they fucking love me too. Like, it's true. Colleen, however, she's a poser. She acts like she likes kids. She acts like she can take care of them. However, she can't even take care of my cat properly. Do you know that Darkness fucked her up bad? True story. My kid's father witnessed it. You know what? That makes me actually really happy. We're gonna go give Darkness extra soft food right now. And then this bitch said she had to go to the doctor to get an antibiotic because my cat gave her an infection. Bitch, you wish. You probably came here with an infection, Colleen. I know. Yo. By the way, I'm gonna read Dad's prison letters about your ass. And we're gonna show pictures of Paula the stripper with the Cocker Spaniel puppies that we had. Yo, Darkness. Fuck her up again. He's purring, loving on me. He's a good cat. He got violent with my mom. My cat is all black. If he doesn't like a witch, I mean, that's significant. Bye, bitches.